Greetings everyone, this is Castantino. Just got back from seeing Avengers Endgame. Alright, let's make this an official twofer here. Alright, because we're going to start getting the elephant out of the, kicking the elephant right out of the thing. Just like she got kicked out of practically the movie. Alright. So I went to see Captain Marvel last month. And you know what? The best thing I could say? It was a Marvel movie. It had all the Marvel stuff in there. It had the big action scene. It was a thing. It was a movie I could have was just put in a spot because they thought it would make buku bucks, and while they did make over $1 billion, rumors have it that it made $1 billion mostly because Disney basically went a little bit extreme on what companies do, because all companies buy tickets. All companies, because and I don't begrudge Disney for doing that, unlike most people online would. It's like they want to make people think, yeah, this is such a big movie, because nowadays no one wants word of mouth, because quite honestly, word of mouth sucks for most Hollywood movies anymore, because Hollywood sucks. So the movie was okay. It was a Marvel movie. It had all the bells and whistles that a Marvel movie has. Anything bad I had against the movie, in fact, anything I had bad against this movie, the Endgame, was just because of the crap going on outside, specifically with a certain blonde-haired moron who doesn't know how to shut her mouth. Seems to be a lot of that, sadly. But anyway, so Captain Marvel, not much to say. There really isn't. The feminist crap, if you're not going to be, in my opinion, narrow-minded about it, like everybody has been, calling it, oh, well, it's all about, you got one side going, oh, it's all about female empowerment, and the other side going, oh, you're being such assholes, oh, nah, we don't want to hear about that. And then there's me, it's like, I'm seeing all this, and I'm thinking to myself, this could be for everyone. These messages could be for everyone. So now we get to Endgame. Alright, and again, we're going to do the Captain Marvel thing. Now, rumor was that there was 2 cuts of this film. And obviously the cut, one had more Captain Marvel in it, and the other one, and we got the one where there's little Captain Marvel. So, basically her scenes can be, she found Tony, who miraculously could be waved off as, oh, well, Nick Fury, and we'll get into S.H.I.E.L.D., did signal her, so maybe she saw them on the way there. Then you get Captain Marvel being in royal hate mode murder mode for Thanos because of Nick Fury, and who, spoilers, ends up being one of the survivors, even though I'm honestly kind of fed up with the character. I'm fed up with S.H.I.E.L.D. altogether. But anyway, so she's got a hate boner for Thanos. They freaking find Thanos thanks to Nebula. They now, from what I was led to believe, was she just freaking like was the only one holding Thanos back, which is like, no, she had Thanos in a chokehold. Yes, Thanos looked like freaking Two-Face, so it wouldn't have taken much to hold him back. Someone, I forget who. I think it was Banner, Bruce Banner in the Hulk outfit. He was holding him back, so wasn't like, oh, it was all her. It was all her. And Thor kills him. Screw you! I'll put a spoiler warning at the beginning of this thing, unless you're one of the billions of dollars that didn't go see this movie. I already had it spoiled for me before I went, so. Alright. Now that that's all done. Oh yeah. She comes back, blows up Thanos' mothership, which, let's be honest here, it was one of those scenes that's like kind of eye-rolling. And let's totally be honest. DC would more than happily do that to with Superman. If Superman pulled the same stunt, came out of nowhere. So I'm not even going to get into that. The girl power thing was fine, except for the we've got basically how they he pushed Peter Parker to the side. We've got this. You just stand right there, little boy. Fucking hell, that scene was another thing to promote, because this was the only reason she was even in this movie, was to promote like the next phase, which doesn't look like it's going to go as well as they hoped. So they basically, the ladies go and they basically do which the whole scene made me wonder, especially after Scarlet Witch had already racked Thanos with her own powers before he told his ship to scorch Earth, everything. So it's like, why this scene could have just been Scarlet Witch finally having a breakdown and saying F this stuff, and just would have gone over better. And then of course there's a scene where she gets punched by the headbutt scene, and then Thanos grabs the Power Stone and does that, which, from what everybody was saying, I was expecting like a Team Rocket type of deal, not just and kind of exit stage left type of deal. Yeah, that's all you can say about Captain Marvel. She showed up because she was apparently contractually obligated. Story-wise, there was absolutely no reason for her to do it. You could have easily, you could have easily said they got a beacon. Stark and Nebula got a beacon on the ship going that signaled to the Nova Corps. Nova Corps could have found them. And nothing would have changed. The girl power scene, considering it was 5 years later, you could have easily have inserted She-Hulk into it to do the exact same thing that she did with Thanos. Take the freaking headbutt. So basically, they got what they wanted. They got to put Brie Larson into a big movie. They and everyone else got what they didn't want, a bunch of scenes that they basically were going to hate no matter what, because Brie Larson is such an unlikable. Well, now, okay, now that that's done,